Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you're new here? I look great. I look great. I'm about to wash my hair, and I wanted to just start out this video, say hello, because otherwise I might forget to do that. I wanted to share that I am trying out one of the heatless curling sets. This one is Satin by, I think it's Kitsch, pronounced Kitsch. I figured why not give it a go. I'm all for doing things to help my hair be more healthy. I already know that this is probably going to take quite a few times, or at least a couple times, to really get the technique down. I'm not going into this expecting to have like the exact results. I'm not expecting my hair to look exactly like this beautiful model's hair on the packaging. I've watched a couple of tutorials, and I'm just going to try out a technique that I watched, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce this video, say hi, let you know that I'm going to get my hair washed. I'm probably going to just let it air dry, and then later tonight we'll get this put in. I'll just show you kind of how it works out for me. I'll show you the technique I'm using, and then I wanted to also share the results, of course, or the after. So the before and or the process of putting it in, and then I wanted to show you what it looks like tomorrow morning when I take it out. All right, you guys. It is gonna be pretty bright, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather be like that than too dark. My hair, I would say, is dry. There's some dampness left, especially back here. I have my heatless curling kit. Let's get it opened. I am ready to go to bed, so hopefully this can be a pretty quick process, but we shall see. All right, so with this specific kit, it came with the curling rod and then 2 satin scrunchies, as you can see here. I did my typical center part, like probably not perfect, but it's gonna be good enough. I just kind of did like a messy section off back there. And one thing I know I'm gonna want to have is just a claw clip to help hold the hair as I'm doing one side. So here is the rod. We're gonna stretch it out. Ooh, okay, it does feel very soft. I was worried that maybe it would like dig into my head. That is gonna be nice and soft on my head. I think we're gonna go with that. Okay. So bear with me here. I'm gonna use this clip to secure this side. Saw a lot of tutorials showing that that was helpful because otherwise it would, I think, slip around quite a bit. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with the technique I've watched most, and that was grabbing, because there's a few ways you can do it if you want your curls to all just go away from your face, which I do want to experiment with, but I'm gonna go for more of like a voluminous curl. So I'm gonna do a piece from the front, and we're gonna wrap it all the way around. And I know this is not gonna be perfect. And then I'm gonna grab a piece from the back and create like an X. So I'm gonna cross it over that and then loop it under. Okay, so like that. And then every time I do that, I'm just gonna add in a piece of hair. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's just like a braiding technique. Like if you've French braided, like this will probably be pretty easy for you. So at this rate, I have all my hair like accounted for. I feel like, yep, and one piece feels a lot thicker than the other. Also, my hair is definitely like it's getting to the end of the rod, as you can see. And this was one of my questions. I'm like, is this gonna be able to hold on my hair? But I'm gonna try and scoot it up. There we go. Yeah, okay. So in that case, we are good there. All right, and then, okay, so this is what it's looking like. I think you can get a pretty good picture of that. And now I'm just gonna scrunchie off the ends pretty well. And I feel like, I bet there's a way to maybe wrap more of the ends. I don't know, I'll experiment with that next time. Okay, so for the sake of getting through this video in a timely manner, I'm gonna go ahead and do this other side off screen. I'm just gonna follow the same technique, do the same wrapping. I feel like I'm going to learn so much from this and I'm excited to share it with you guys. But yeah, all right, here goes the other side. I'm not gonna film it because I already shared the technique I'm using. I'll check back in when those look even. I'll check back in when I've done the whole thing so I can show you. All right, you guys, here it is. So I got them all, I have both sides secured. I feel like this is going to be fine. I think sleeping, that's my big question, if this is actually comfortable. And I think there is, I mean, the rod is very flexible. I feel like if they were to get tucked back and I like slept on it, it might be comfy. I don't know, but I'll have to give you a report on that in the morning, of course. But here we go. I'm excited to see what works. So, oh, I ended up taking, oh, that didn't really stay. I took like the last pieces and tried to just like tuck them up so that they would have a little curl. But I'm not gonna worry too much about that. What I'm really trying to get out of just trying out this product is to see if it can create, really create those curls or those waves that it claims. So if you haven't tried this, come along with me, you're gonna see the results in the morning. So I'm gonna go to bed, I'll be sleeping on it for like 8 hours, and then I'm gonna just hop on here in the morning, probably with some coffee, just to show you how they turn out and just to give you, just to share some of my thoughts. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day. Got my coffee and I'm gonna take these out and show you the results. So, and I'm just following the directions on here. So this just says to remove, take off the scrunchies and loosen the hair and then pull ribbon out from the top. And then tousle and style to preference. And last but not least, say hello to gorgeous hair. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. I'm excited. So I'm going to show you what they look like, and then in a little bit after I wake up, I'm going to go through like my final thoughts, and then by then you'll see if the curls hold up as well. So, okay. So we're going to kind of loosen the hair. Don't want to like pull it too much, but so this is my hair just coming right out of the ribbons, as you saw. I think it looks really pretty. I wasn't sure how this would turn out. Okay, so my hair does feel pretty damp here, back here. So I'll be curious to see how the curls will hold up. One thing I think I'll mention later too is I need to find myself a good like texturizing or like a hairspray, like a wave spray, nothing too like stiff. I'm gonna just let it fall for the next hour or so. I'll come and check back in. But I'm impressed, you guys. This looks great. And we're back. All right, I am back to just give a little report, a little update, and then just share my final thoughts on my heatless curl experience. It is about an hour later. There are pieces of my hair that were still a little wet. I think I mentioned they have pretty much dried down. And all I've done with my hair, I've let it sit for the most part. I did shake out my curls though, and then I haven't really touched them since. I'm tempted to like brush them out because I can feel some like little like knots, whatever. Overall, I love how these are looking. They are definitely turning into more of like a wave. And as you can see, there is some like inconsistency in the curl. There's some straight pieces. Again, a lot of it is just user error or just getting used to the technique and making sure the curls, especially if you want more like consistent throughout, you need to just be a little more precise and careful with when you're wrapping the hair. I like how this is looking. I do like how this is looking. It's a little more of, like I said, a wavy look. I feel like it'd be really nice, or it is really nice for the summertime. And as I've mentioned already, I think a nice like wave spray, just like a flexible like hairspray would be really nice to just kind of hold some of this up, because I'm interested to see how long these will hold for me. All right, so my overall thoughts. I feel like this worked pretty well. I feel like the technique was really easy to pick up, and it'll just be a matter of doing it a few more times to perfect the technique. And then next, I think I'll try doing my hair like in all the same direction to see if I like how that looks better. Like I had mentioned, the question I had was how comfortable this would be to sleep in. I will say I found myself having to adjust it quite a bit. I am a side sleeper, so I knew that that could potentially be an issue, but I was able to kind of tuck it because it is so flexible. I was able to kind of tuck it back so that it wasn't like pushing up against my head. And then once I fell asleep, I feel like it didn't bother me at all. And then also I was worried maybe it would like cause some like strain on my head or on my scalp because if it was pulling too hard. But I think I was able to wrap my hair in a way that it wasn't like pulling super excessively hard, so it did not hurt my head. So I will say that it was comfortable to sleep in. My scrunchies stayed in. I feel like everything was very secure just by following the steps in the tutorials I watched. I didn't have any issues, any mishaps with that. So overall, I would definitely recommend this product. I know there's others out there, other brands, other styles. Give it a go, do your own research. But if you're looking for a way to curl your hair, just use less heat on your hair, look into something like this. And I need to stop waving this thing around. All right, you guys, so those are my final thoughts. I would recommend this product. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments if you've tried heatless curls, if you have a different technique you like. Let's just help each other out. I'm all for doing things that are just better for yourself, your body, your mind, your hair, skin, all things health and wellness. So let's chat about it more in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.